Um, this actually will be my first and only one of two resolutions I plan to introduce throughout my term in the legislature. And I've always made it a point when I've been asked before, when I've thought about presenting resolutions, what I would present it on. And for me, what I present resolutions based on is more prospectively rather than retrospectively. And I believe that resolutions, in terms of my capacity in introducing them and pushing them forward, should be based on what we're seeing now and what we would like to see more of in the future. Um, Without taking anything away from congratulatory resolutions based on longevity, I think it's important, especially in this particular instance, to recognize our youth on the island, our young people, our young adults for their accomplishments, to try to push them to new levels, whether in government or in the private sector, within the community in general, and encourage this type of activity. And part of what we're doing today, I think you want to know, like, to introduce Miss McNitch, and most people know her representing us, representing Guam in the pageants. And it's important to understand that whether it's sports, politics, pageantry, competition is competition. And when you're competing at these levels, it takes an extraordinary amount of individual dedication to what you're doing and work. And that's what we're celebrating here today, amongst the other accomplishments, which we will highlight in the resolution. And so at this time, I'll go ahead and present the resolution as introduced and adopted. Present this. Be it resolved by Imenay na Legislature in Guahan, whereas Athena Eva Sue McNitch was born on December 28, 1997, and is the daughter of Dr. Ronald and Rose McNitch from Manila, Guam. And whereas in 2010, Ms. McNitch became the youngest person to finish the Koku Half Marathon race at the age of 13. And whereas in 2014, Ms. McNitch represented Guam in her first pageant at the Miss Face of Beauty International in Taiwan at the age of 16. And whereas in 2015, Ms. McNitch was named the first runner-up and Miss Photogenic at the Guam Miss World pageant, and has since been a Miss Guam ambassador for the Guam Visitors Bureau. In the same year, Ms. McNitch was elected by her peers to be the vice president of the Blue Key Honor Society and secretary of the Alpha Phi Sigma Honor Society. And whereas in 2016, Ms. McNitch was elected by her peers to be the president of the Alpha Phi Omega Society, which has extended the United States Congressional Awards to all Guam youths from ages 14 to 23. And whereas in 2017, Athena McNitch received the prestigious Truman Scholarship at the Harry S. Truman Presidential Library and Museum in Missouri. She was one of only 62 Truman Scholars selected nationwide and became the 18th Truman Scholar to be named from the University of Guam since the creation of the scholarship. And whereas Ms. McNitch has conducted formal research and presented at 3 international conferences, and in the last 5 years, she has volunteered her time to helping the community by completing 400 hours of community service. And whereas in 2018, Ms. McNitch graduated with honors from the University of Guam with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice and public administration, and is currently pursuing a master's degree in public administration at the University of Guam. And whereas in 2018, Ms. McNitch received the United States Congressional Award Gold Medal, which recognizes outstanding achievement in voluntary public service, personal development, physical fitness, and expedition and exploration. She also served as a congressional intern in the office of the Honorable Congresswoman Madeline Z. Bordalio. And whereas, most recently in 2018, Ms. McNitch was crowned as Miss Universe Guam and proudly represented Guam in Bangkok, Thailand, at the Miss Universe pageant in 2018. And whereas, Ms. McNitch has demonstrated exemplary values such as hard work, a strong work ethic, excellence in education, leadership, a proud sense of community and culture, and a yearning to give back, which is something that we all hope for our young adults to possess. And she has since become an excellent role model for other young adults to aspire to emulate. And now, therefore be it resolved that Imenay 34 na legislature in Guahan does hereby, on behalf of the people of Guam, recognize and commend Miss Athena McNitch for being a well-rounded and outstanding young adult, and for her achievements as a Truman Scholar, a United States Congressional Award Gold Medalist, a Congressional Intern for the Honorable Madeline Z. Berdalio, and the 2018 Miss Universe Guam. And be it further resolved that the Speaker certify and the Legislative Secretary attest to the adoption hereof, and that copies of the same be thereafter transmitted to Miss Athena McNitch and to the Honorable Edward B. Calvo y Magalahan. Congratulations to Miss McNitch. Give me a round of applause. Get this. Share some words.
I am just in shock, and I'm so honored, and I'm so thankful for everybody. Thank you, Senator. Thank you so much to just everybody. I'm just so in shock and in awe right now. I'm just blessed. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for coming. As you know, again, I don't often do resolutions. And so, although the legislature might have put out many, I'd like to just say that, for me, I really look into the reason I'm doing it. And I hope that, this has substantial meaning. And I'd like to encourage other young adults to please aspire and try to do great things, be well-rounded, and do multitask. And I would hope that this award and this type of resolution be transmitted, and the purposes for it going out be given to more young adults in our community. So thank you, everyone, for being here. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. McNitch, and most importantly, thank you, Ms. McNitch, and congratulations again.